Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had just done a very lengthy quest, a lot of travelling in that is for sure. And now we have our answer, I suppose, from King Aegon Targaryen himself, and he is not willing to conclude a non-aggression treaty with us, which is unfortunate, because I thought we had a very good chance, considering we had such a large amount of relation with him. So, unfortunately, this time around, we will not be very successful. Now, I did send Jonas. I'm not entirely sure whether any of the other companions would have had better luck, but they all have 0 in persuasion, so I'm thinking probably not. But nevertheless, we will be welcoming him back, and as you may see, I am now at Lord's Port. I was waiting here for quite some time for news about what has transpired with his, I suppose, negotiations with the King of House Targaryen. And I must just mention, after we have leveled up Clavis here, I did notice that Dawn has now declared war in a, well, let's just say a mock alliance, basically, with House Targaryen themselves, and they have declared war against the Reach, the Stormlands, the Westlands, and all of those other factions right there, and so they're both at war against those factions right there. So this is a complete war zone right now, so I'm thinking what would probably be a rather decent idea would be for us to declare war against the Westerlands and go after Casterly Rock and Lannisport, or at least I hope we'll be able to do something like that. And I will be leveling up intelligence for Sir Clavis here, and I'm thinking probably Iron Flesh. That's a little bit dull, isn't it? Okay, well, let's go for Pathfinding and Iron Flesh, I think, because he is eventually going to become a vassal. That is for sure. So, yes, let's do that. That will be very nice indeed. So, yes, thankfully enough, our trainer skill's doing an excellent job. Now, let's level up some of these knights. Now, many of you told me to go and get some of the specialized units from the Targaryen fiefs, and as you can see here, I have some mounted sergeants, and they will obviously upgrade into knights eventually, so that is going to be amazing to see those in combat. I'm hoping they'll be very, very good for us. And now, as one of you mentioned previously, it would probably be a good idea to take Casterly Rock and Lannisport. They are very rich cities, apparently, so hopefully we will be able to head over there and do some pretty reasonable work against their garrisons. Now, I was in two minds about where we should probably head off to, because one of you had a very good suggestion, and that was, of course, to go for King's Landing, because the Stormlands are now split in two, basically, from the House Targaryen coming into the game, and King's Landing probably would have been a relatively good place to go. However, the only issue I had with that, which would have been a little bit risky, was we are very far away from anything we control, so we would basically be starting from one town in the center here, and hopefully no one would see fit to declare war against us, and we'd have to eliminate the Stormlands entirely for us to have, well, let's just say, absolute security. So I'm thinking that we will probably just try to eliminate the Westerlands, which is probably going to be pretty tricky, considering they do have a lot of vassals, according to many of you in the comments as well. So we will head in here and try and get some Unsullied. I do realize that they are going to take quite a few days to get some of those, and that is probably the reason why I don't have an army of them already. As one of you mentioned, you actually asked, what was it now? I think you asked, why do you not have an army of Unsullied already? Well, I think that is probably due to the fact that I did give around maybe 80 or maybe even 90 Unsullied units to our vassals to hopefully make them a little bit more secure in their territory. So that is probably the reason why, and now we will be heading on to the Westerlands. No, we will not. We do need to go into Pike very quickly first. Okay, you give the purse to a hospice for abandoned children. I believe that is probably going to be the best thing to do with it. There we are, we gain honor, of course. That is good. So, yes, this is actually what I wanted to do when I headed in here before, but obviously slipped my mind when I was talking about the Unsullied. Okay, well, here we are. Here is Halbert, and we can now dispatch an emissary to none other than Tywin Lannister, of course, and we are going to be declaring war upon them. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Now, It appears that Belakwo is completely fine with declaring war against these fellows. Berengar, however, is not so happy about it, so... Oh well, here we go. This is going to be relatively tricky, I may think, perhaps? Well, never mind. I am just going to take a look, see if we can get a little bit more food. It appears not. So, there it is. The official declaration of war against the Westerlands by House Reformia. And we will now be heading on to Casterly Rock. We are going to, I suppose, destroy them from within. Not really from within, but we will try to take one of their most prominent fiefs from them immediately. That is probably going to be a good thing to do. Oh, Carver has advanced to level 7. That is good. And, oh, one of your soldiers succumbs to his wounds from a previous battle. And we are going to be giving his belongings to his family and hold a funeral in his name. We'll gain some more honor from that. Very nice. Now, before we head on, I think it would probably be a good idea to level up Carver. So let's get him some more in strength. And do we want to start leveling his leadership now? Not yet. I think he probably could use a little bit more HP first. Then we will go for some leadership next time around. Remember, he can read the intelligence book to give him some additional skill points as well, which is going to be rather cool. So, yes, that reminds me as well, we do need to get him some Weapon Master. Okay, so one-handed weapons for now, I believe, is the ticket, and that will be that. Okay, so onward once more. Oh my, okay, yes, 28, 37. Very small units at the moment. There is a Lannister. Oh my, okay. It appears that they have some very small units here. Maybe their army compositions have the most elite... Oh, never mind. Okay, so there's Tywin. Now, this is what one of you did mention, that if we were to declare war against the Westerlands, we would have issues with Tywin himself. Now, as you may see here, his composition is not looking very scary. I must admit, it's not looking that scary. I thought that he would probably have more knights and so forth, but he does have a lot of elite Westerlands man-at-arms units, which is probably going to be rather tricky to deal with. But I have faith in our units. We do not have a maximum army size, which is probably something I should have corrected before we left. But, without further ado, we are going to be attempting a couple of tactical maneuvers here, and I will attempt to get him alone without any of his vassals intervening and helping him out here. So, let's see what we can do, shall we? And we are still losing money, of course. Oh my goodness, okay, well. It appears I will need to head in here immediately, and we will just get one of his vassals helping him. So, let us do it. We are against 790. Well, this is going to be rather epic, is it not? Yes, it is. So, let us take the field, and we will see how we do. Of course, I believe this is probably going to rely on me staying alive and being able to kill, well, let's just say a huge amount of the enemy's units. Now, I am going to be falling back a little bit, because I have a feeling that all of their knights are probably going to be charging us post-haste. So, hopefully, we will be able to get into a rather good formation before that happens. So let's get our archers on this slight incline here. I do not believe we are able to use the hill behind us. If we are, that would be amazing, but I do not believe we are, so let us just deal with it as we see fit. And now we do have a couple of infantry units to go at the front. Let's get our cavalry at the side here. And I have a feeling that this fellow is going to be acting very strategically indeed. He is, of course, the leader of his own faction, so yes. Now that I say that, I do realize that I am the leader of our own faction, but that does not say much, I suppose. So let's see here. We really do not have a very balanced army either. We only have 11 archers, which is not good. Okay, well, this is very strange, because we do have all of our infantry, almost all of our infantry, on horses. So, yes, that is something I did need to fix. I actually thought I fixed that. That might actually be some of the other mounted sergeants. So, let's see what our elite reach crossbowmen and elite longbowmen can actually do from this distance. Probably not too much, but they might be able to weaken them. Now, I am rather skeptical. We are against 104 enemies. That's not too bad. Against 104, and we have 70, so that's pretty reasonable. We do have a huge amount of heavy knights after all, so I think I am maybe looking at this a little bit too dejectedly, so we should be okay to be able to deal with these fellows. Now, let us very quickly, indeed, get our cavalry over here. Now, once they start their charge against our infantry units, if they do, they might charge at our cavalry, which would not be too good. I will charge in our cavalry, so let's get them on both sides if possible. Okay, I think they are probably going to start charging in any moment now. Is that a charge order? Not yet. Not yet. Be patient. Goodness. Okay, come on. Yes, that is the charge order. Okay, let us do it. Let us charge in our infantry as well. Oh no, this is not looking good. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's try it out. We do have the advantage by charging in first, I hope. The Westerlands units are known for having excellent gear, so I am not necessarily looking forward to this, as it were. So, oh my goodness, this is the fellow himself, Tywin. Ah, oh, maybe not. Wow, okay. It appears that even their veteran archers have better gear, or at least equal gear, than their actual leader. So, goodness me, that is not going to work out very well for us. Oh, never mind, I actually took out one of their lords as I said that, so that's not too bad. Come on then, let's do it. Okay, well, let's help this guy over here. He's having some issues. Oh, no. Okay, take out that fellow, and maybe we could do some damage to this guy. Taste a dark sister. Yes, that's what you get. Need to take him out. Yes, there we are. Heavy Westerlands Knights. Yes, they are very deadly indeed. Okay, we're going to need to get our units back into formation very, very quickly indeed. So let's hopefully be able to help this fellow with his plight. And then we will be able to move our infantry, at least, back to this position. And they will be able to defend our area from any inevitable invasions from the side, hopefully. Of course, we do have our various cavalry running around still. Not entirely sure whether we still have any on their horses. Some of them are still on their horses. Martin was taken out, along with Fenner, right there. We also lost a heavy knight. I have a feeling that maybe if we are able to hold out, in terms of being able to defend these first few waves, that we will have excellent chances of being able to win this entire battle. So I'm hoping that that will be the case here, at least. So let's do it. Come on. Let's take out that guy as well. Okay, so yeah, we're actually doing relatively well, I must admit. We're not doing too badly. And yeah, I don't know why I sound surprised. Oh yes. Okay, so come on. Let us take out this guy, or at least get blocked by this guy. I did some damage to his shield, at least. Well, always look on the bright side, I suppose. Let's take out this fellow. Yes, there we are. Take out his horse, at least. Okay, we have another wave of enemy reinforcements heading in here. They are not on horses any further, so I have a feeling that we have already taken out their heavy Westerlands Knights. That is going to be very, very positive for us indeed. Do not get off your horse, Elias. We must be careful of these fellows wielding their pole arms or spears, whatever you want to call them, and we are going to hopefully stay on our horse to do things like that. Yes, take out one of their Westerlands sergeants right there. Not too bad. Okay, so we're going to move our archers a little bit closer here, and maybe... yes, the weapon I'm wielding is a little bit too fast, and I'm not used to it too much, but, okay, we're fine. We are still doing relatively well. I will take out this guy as best I can. The reach! Okay, there we are. Done some damage to his horse, and that was enough for our knights to take him off it. Very good. Yes, take out that guy. Now, those fellows are doing reasonably well, aren't they? Yes, it appears that they are. Very nice. Now, we have just received reinforcements, have we not? I believe we have, yes. That is good. So, we do have a refresh of various cavalry units as well. Come on, take him out. Yes. Oh my, I have a feeling that maybe we probably don't want to charge in our cavalry too fervently here, so let's try and get our cavalry to hold position while I take out one of their longbowmen. Not bad. I'm actually just thankful that they don't have any wildfire to use against us. That would have been absolutely catastrophic. But, yes. Who knows? It may have happened. Okay, well, let's charge in once again our cavalry units. Let's get our archers to move up. Make sure that they are always in range of our opponents. We are slowly moving towards their spawn point, which is never a good sign when you're fighting, well, let's just say, absolutely against the odds here. And I'm only hoping that we'll be able to get our archers into a good position so that they can rain down death upon them. Now let us make sure that our units do not charge in too fervently here. And yes, there we are, very nice. Okay, so we have gotten them back into somewhat a good formation. Not too good, but it's actually not bad. Okay, come on, let's take out this fellow. Yes, there we are. Ah, well, we did 38 damage, not bad. Now, do not get poked in the face. Yes, there we are. Our horse is doing excellent amounts of damage right here. Okay, we will charge once again. Our infantry and our cavalry straight in right there, and we will see what we can do with them. Oh, yes. Let's take out this fellow if we can. Okay, how about this guy? No. This guy? No, it appears not. Oh, no. Our horse has taken extra damage right there. It's now moving a little bit slower. Oh, no, that is not good. Okay, well, we do have our two-handed sword, our two-handed great sword, Blackfire, at the ready in case we do get dismounted, so we should be okay. Our shield has not taken any damage so far either, so we are in a very good position here. I have a feeling that this is probably going to work out in our favor, which is very, well, very nice, to say the least. I was not expecting it, but yes, oh... yeah, I probably should have micromanaged our heavy knights a little bit more, but I have faith in them that they will be able to deal as much damage as they take and perhaps multiply it by 10, hopefully. That would be wonderful. I am absolutely terrible at combat, by the way. I just thought I would mention that because it appears that, yes, mounted combat is not my thing. That is all I have to say about that. Oh, yes. Go on, let's take out that guy. Help him out a little bit. And... yeah, our archers are way back. No, they're not that far back, which is not too bad. So let's get them a little bit closer here. Go on, take them out. 25 damage. Wow, they must have some incredibly good armor on at the moment. I would actually like to inspect their armor, to be honest, so I'd like to take a look at what kind of protection values they have. That would be rather interesting, I think. Okay, so there's our archers. They are going to be firing away, hopefully. And please do not get poked, horse. Yes, there we are. Let's take out some of their archers. This is going to be good. Yeah, there we are. Very nice. I am very surprised that we're still alive, actually. Oh, there we are. Now I'm dead. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, yes. I have a feeling that I might be. At least take out one guy before you go. Oh, my. No, 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 no. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Charge and help me. Oh, no. Okay, I'm strafing, so hopefully... the archers will not be able to catch up with my movement right here. So let's get our archers over here and, yeah, get them to attack our enemy infantry divisions. Oh, no. Oh, actually, no. Let's not get them very close. Oh, no. This is not good. We have overextended ourselves, fellows, I believe. Okay, come on. Let's take out that guy as best we can and then deal some damage to these fellows as well. Come on. Yeah, take that guy out. Okay, you are going to get a stab, my friend. Yes, there we are. Take him out. Okay, our archers are still alive, which is wonderful. We only have 28 infantry remaining, however, so I think it would be a good idea if we retreated a little bit with our units. We are going to take every single person back here, and hopefully I will be able to cover their retreat by taking out these fellows that are harassing them. That is probably going to be good. Now, all I really want to do is make sure that we get back further than the enemy's spawn point is in range of, because at the moment, as you may see, we are getting a huge amount of damage done to us by their newly spawned archers, I suppose you could say. Now, I think it would probably be good to fight here, because we are protected by their archers. Their archers would have to be on the hill, and that would probably not be too advantageous for them. Come on. They do need to move before they're able to do damage, I mean, of course. And now we do want to get out our... No, we don't want to get out our two-handed sword just yet, because I have a feeling that I'm probably going to get killed by one of their archers. That would be awful. Okay, well, reinforcements have arrived. That is wonderful. I'm hoping that they will get here in time for us to hold the line in this particular area. Okay, come on. Stab him. Not going to work this time around. Oh, yes, we took him out. Very nice. It appears they all wear a very similar helm as well. That is probably why I thought I was going to be taking out their leader in the first few seconds of the fight right there. And now that we have a new infusion of cavalry, we should have some very good luck in taking out their archers as well. Come on, guys. Let's do this. We are currently doing a pretty reasonable job, if I do say so myself. Not bad at all. And yes, don't get overconfident now, Elias. we do want to make sure that we survive this entirety right here. Oh my. Okay, come on. Let's get our archers over here once again. And maybe not. I have a bad feeling about moving a little bit too far, so we're going to actually move our units back here once again, because if you noticed, we were starting to take a huge amount of casualties when we were standing in their spawn area, but if we stand here, then we have a very good chance of being able to close the gap on their archers before they're able to do significant damage, or at least that is my theory, which is probably not correct, but you never know. We might actually see some results of it. And I suppose I will just be charging in our cavalry anyway, because they are on horses, and if they do get taken out, then they will obey the infantry's orders, hopefully. So let us now just continue to be very defensive, very cautious. And one of our archers was somehow in here. Oh, I think he probably ran out of ammo, so we are going to be, of course, seeing them in the fray a little bit further. And, oh my. Look at the huge waves of Westerland's units. Oh no. Okay, well, I can only hope that we are going to be... Oh my goodness, we've already taken out... Yeah, I don't know whether you saw the casualty screen there, but we've taken out a huge amount of their units so far. That is very, very good. Okay, come on, let's take out as many as we can here. Come on, guys. Stab him! Ah, no. Okay, overhead slashes it will be then. There we are. That is fine. We are pushing a little bit too far into their spawn area, in my opinion, but... so far, it appears that we're actually doing okay. Because as you see here, our heavy knights are absolutely decimating their forces, and I can only hope that most of their high-tier units, perhaps, have already been taken out. So maybe I do not need to employ tactics any further, or at least we are going to be losing quite a few of our heavy knights now. We have lost quite a few units. No, actually, we've only lost 38 to death. That is amazing. Okay. Not entirely sure what's going on there. I suppose it's all the heavy knights we have. Ooh, we have seen our first unsullied unit enter the fray right here. They are in the bottom of our army composition at the moment because... Oh no, this is not good. My shield has been destroyed, fellows. Do not shoot King Elias. He's not very important. Oh yes, okay, so we survived, at least for now. I do have my two-handed sword at the ready. Hopefully these fellows will not see fit to shoot me. And... oh, no. One is shooting me. Let's hope that I'll be able to avoid his focus a little bit further. Oh my. Okay, come on. Let's just hide behind our heavy knight's shields here a little bit. Yes, there we are. Very nice. Okay, take him out. Yeah, there we are. Oh my. That was close. Goodness me, look at that. Whoa. A few inches or centimeters higher and we would be saying goodnight. But there it is. I believe we have taken out every single one of their units, apart from this one fellow here, who is probably managing to escape, which is a little unfortunate, but there we are. That is almost very good, I suppose. Yes. Okay, so I will not click continue in excitement. I will be heading down to take a look at how many we actually took out, and we gained 32 renown as a by-to-by as well. So there it is, 54 units we took out total, and many of our companions also acquired a couple of kills. And the lowest being Carver, which is very strange. I'm not entirely sure why he only took out one. I suppose he doesn't really have a very good weapon just yet. So there it is. Oh! We actually have the ability to go to battle against 3 of them. So I suppose we will be taking the field once more, and I think, considering we have now retrieved our horse, and we have a huge amount of cavalry once again, 54 of them, we are just going to be charging them straight on, and hopefully I will not take too much damage in the process. So let us just charge everyone in. I have been known to get taken out by the last remaining units, that is for sure, so... let us just marvel at the splendor of our units charging forth over this battlefield, and we will eventually get to our enemies' locations and take them out very swiftly indeed, or at least I can hope so. Oh, I'm actually wondering whether they're going to be archers. Oh yes, do need to be a little bit cautious of those, that's for sure. We were incredibly lucky not to get taken out by that last archer shot in the previous round, of course, and I believe... that is it. Victory over Tywin and one of his vassals as well. So, yes, very, very lucky indeed to be able to do just that. And why are they not taking out that one fella? Ah, there we are. Very nice. Took him out, no problem at all. Okay, so there it is. A victory screen right there. And, ooh, let us hope that the king does not manage to escape. Ah, okay. Well, yes, we did defeat him, but he did manage to escape. So that is a little unfortunate. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine that if you would have maybe 8, maybe 9, maybe even 10 in prisoner management, this would be an absolute dream. But as it stands, we do only have space for 15 prisoners. So, Heavy Westerlands Knight it is. Yes, there we are. Okay, so we do have 24 Unsullied. They were not touched at all, apparently, or they were killed. I do not believe so. They are very hardy units after all. So there it is. We have accessed some of the Westerlands armor now, which is pretty good. I did ask to see some of it. It's not that good, I have to admit. We do have better, which is, well, okay, I suppose their normal units are going to be using this. I just wonder what the lords are using. Well, there are some very good plate boots here. Normal plate boots. I will not be taking anything else. I would probably just let our units take that. I'll take some gloves, and I think that will be it, because usually I do not have a lot of time to find the gloves, so let us then let our companions loot the rest. So, we have a quandary here. Are we going to do battle with the huge amount of Westerlands vassals here, or, shall we wait and see what they do? Are you going to intercept us? Oh, it appears that these fellows are instead wanting to. That is very strange. I'm not entirely sure why this guy would want to engage upon us with such a small army. Aha, I see. He was thinking that we were outnumbered, because he had his fellows next to him there. Okay, so what are we going to do? We do want to take Casterly Rock as quickly as we can, because of course we do have a small time limit now, because I believe Tywin is probably going to be rejuvenating himself rather quickly. So, what are we going to do here? Sir Jasper Rivers, we probably want to get you some more strength so that he can eventually use that bow, and we will get him some more in Iron Flesh, I think. All I really want to make sure of is that our companions last the distance, I suppose you could say. So, okay, I'll tell you what. I am going to be heading back to Pike, maybe Lordsport, depending, and I will attempt to recruit a couple more units. I will rejuvenate for maybe half a day, and then we will be back here at Casterly Rock, and we will see the situation.